friends. Hope you all are doing well. Today we are going to discuss about 10 tips uh, which will help you to read more books. Reading can awaken our imagination, transport us to new worlds, inspire and challenge us, not just as children but throughout our lives. But with all of life's distractions, it can be hard to make time to read. Um, so, here are 10 tips which will help you to read more books. So, the first, never be without a book. Make sure that you always have a book to hand wherever you are. It will make it easier to squeeze in some reading whenever you have a spare few minutes, whether that's on the train, the bus, or waiting at the dentist. No matter how busy your schedule, try to squeeze in a spare few minutes in your day to read. It could even be while you are on the loo, leaving the house, and no room in your bag. You don't need to carry around a hardcover. You can download a book onto your smartphone or reading device. Pick up a book. Picking up a book can be so much more rewarding than checking your social media news feed. Second point, get into a regular habit. Make reading part of your daily routine by scheduling a regular time each morning or evening to dive under the covers. Creating a routine each day will soon make reading become a habit. A great technique if you are short on time is to read in sprints. All you have to do is set a timer and read until time is up. This is also a really great tip if your mind tends to wander while you are reading, as it will help keep you focused. Third point, prepare your reading list in advance. Great expectations, the great Gatsby, small great things. Always have a mental or physical list of books you want to read, whether it's a classic or a new release. Once you come to the end of a novel, don't let not having your next title lined up the thing that holds you back and gets you out of your habit. Make sure you have a trusted referral source that can recommend you books so that your list is fresh and you are always excited for the next book. Fourth point, listen to audiobooks. Audiobooks are a good way to familiarize yourself with storytelling because it allows you to multitask. Swap your monthly music playlist for a good story. You can listen anywhere at any time, in the car, at the gym, cleaning the house, or out for a run. Um, Listening to an audiobook is not reading, but it can help you get back into the habit of following a story. Fifth point, join a book club. Make reading social. Joining a book club is a great way to get reading, meet new people, hear recommendations, and generally get into more contact with books. Who doesn't enjoy discussing their favorite TV shows? Book clubs are just the same. Discuss with others what you enjoyed about the novel or how you couldn't stand the suspense. It will encourage you to read things that you wouldn't normally, and you never know. You may find a genre that you love but had always dismissed. A book club is also a great way of getting more out of a title. Hearing other people's interpretations, whether you agree with them or not, will help you think more about your own reading and is useful for setting yourself a target for finishing that title before the next meet. Sixth point, don't be afraid to give up on books you are not enjoying. Don't feel obliged to finish your book just because you started it. Reading can feel like a chore if you are just trying to get to the end of the story for the sake of it. Don't feel guilty for leaving a book unfinished if you are not enjoying it. Move on to the next book on your list. You never know, you may want to return to the forgotten book at another time. But don't feel obliged to complete everything you have started. The more enjoyable you read, the quicker you will get through it. Seventh point, make your environment more reading friendly. It can be hard to concentrate on your book with the TV blaring in the background. Make your reading environment free from distractions. In the warmer months, take your book outside and get some fresh air while you read. In the winter, read before bed to aid a better night's sleep. Eighth point, give yourself a target. Deadlines can be the worst, but when you set a realistic target for yourself, it will be rewarding when you reach it. If you have a busy schedule, set yourself a deadline to complete a book and it will reduce time spent procrastinating. Work out your average reading speed and set a realistic goal number of pages to read each day or week. um, put Next point, put the book down when it gets good. Are you the type of person who hates a cliffhanger at the end of a TV program? They are a surefire way to guarantee viewers return for the next installment. Treat your book in the same way and put it down when you are hooked. This will leave you waiting for the next opportunity to continue reading because you can't wait to find out what happens next. Last but not the least, choose topics that you know you will enjoy. If you are not a regular reader, starting with War and Peace could be off putting. Choose topics that interest you already. If you enjoy a spy thriller film, try James Patterson. If history is your thing, then pick up Hilary Mantel book. Choose topics that have engrossed you before or themes from films that you love. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Have a good day. See ya. Bye bye.